Welcome back, ladies and gentlemen, to my little YouTube channel. And before we get started with all this die-cast goodness, I want to just remind you that if you have not entered the 400 subscriber appreciation contest, please do so. I will leave all the information down below. You have until July 21st at 11:59 to enter, so get to it. Now, without further ado, this major haul right here took about 2 weeks to accumulate, and I can't remember all the exact prices, but they were all found at the flea market, and I'm going to estimate that they were about 26 or 30 cents each car. So without further ado, if there was a good story, I'll try to remember it and tell you. If not, I will just get to the cars. I remember this group of 4 cars right here cost me $1. It was from all one vendor, and they had a whole bunch of cars that they were trying to sell out of their kids' collection. I guess they grew out of them. This right here is a 43 Bobby Hamilton STP car. I believe I have that one already, so can't use that for the collection. We have the number 1 here of Dale Earnhardt Jr. It's a really nice paint scheme, the number 1 that he used in the Busch series. The number 6 of Mr. Mark Martin with real rubber tires. Really nice die-cast paint scheme. And as you can tell, there is going to be a Mark Martin theme here today. 76 TGI Fridays car. This is a Johnny Lightning. It does have real rubber tires, metal base. I think it's a fictional car though. Please let me know down below if you are aware. These are kind of cool Matchbox cars that I will always pick up. Here we have the 57 Chevy Cherry Bomb Lesney, or AKA Matchbox. This one right here is missing its hood, but she's still beautiful. This one right here needs a paint job, but in working condition. These two were 50 cents each, and like I said earlier, I will pick these up all the time. These two right here, these were 50 cents each. I know these are hard to find. Anytime you find a General Lee that still has the flag on it, or that still has the tampos on the side by Ertl, you gotta find them. You gotta pick them up. You gotta add them to the collection. I just can't leave these in the dump bin. And this right here is a Hot Wheels ripoff, the Dukes of Hazzard. This is the 426 Hemi Dixie Challenger. Nice addition. Look at this haul. This first 2 rows here were all found in one huge bucket. It was like a big Home Depot bucket, and they were loaded with a whole bunch of Hot Wheels, and I went through and I took out all the NASCAR. Guys, I want to say I paid $7 for all of these, if I can remember correctly. Alright, we'll go through some of them pretty quickly. Here we go with the Mark Martin number 6, the Pfizer. Number 10, Valvoline, real rubber tires. Number 12, Ryan Newman, the Mobile 1. Opening hood, Ryan Newman. Again, Mobile 1. Actually, that could be Jeremy Mayfield. I'm not sure. Number 15, Tony Stewart. Must be a Busch car. Could be Brian Vickers. Number 31, Lowe's, before Jimmy Johnson took over. Number 37, Kmart. Number 87, the Cellular One. Quality Care. This one right here is pretty unique because it has the little sticker on the window, I guess for testing at Daytona. And it also has the $sign on the windshield. This may be in one of those contest cars that if you won, it was the Dash for Cash or the Winston Millions. I can't remember which ones they had back then. That bucket, they did have some Hot Wheels, and I couldn't resist this awesome van. Again, these vintage Hot Wheels, there's just something about them that says you can't leave them there. You got to restore them. You got to put them in your collection. I mean, it's real metal. check out this awesome Dukes of Hazzard. Like I said, guys, anytime you can find them with the tampos on, you got to pick them up, because generally this is what they look like. Kids used to really play with their toys back in the day. And I will pick this up every time I see it. That just looks awesome. This one just caught my eye, just a Pontiac Firebird. It's not really that vintage. It just looks pretty cool. Number 5, Mark Martin, when he was at Hendrick Motorsports. Car of Tomorrow, CarQuest, GoDaddy. Got all the tampos on there. This is a pretty cool little Hot Wheels that I've had a couple of these before in the past. If anybody knows what these are called besides Hot Wheels, let me know. They're little friction racers, so you can wind them back and they spin. And they're pretty unique, their size and shape. It's pretty cool. Digger from 2010, Car of Tomorrow. Even Digger got his own ride. Mobile One, Office Depot. Mobile One always seems to have a pretty good paint scheme. 2 Kyle Busch Snickers, number 18, exact same car. Gotta have some rowdy. Another rowdy M&M's car with double mint on the deck lid. Actually, Toyota Camry. This is probably a Joey Logano. If I'm not sure, guys, just let me know in the comments. I don't remember Tony ever driving a Toyota Camry, so most likely it's a Joey Logano. Typical Jeff Gordon paint scheme from the Car of Tomorrow era. Really nice bursting flames. We got a Dale Earnhardt Jr. He's got in the back there, amp up. This one right here I definitely needed for my collection. I vaguely remember this one. I thought this was a pretty good paint scheme back in the day. There we go. Looks like you got a little bump and rub right there. Alright, also, I was able to find this cool beer bottle opener. Die-cast wall-mounted bottle opener. Really nice, shiny, beautiful, official, authentic NASCAR product. I'm going to hook this up on my deck outside. Silver finish. We picked up Test Drive Off-Road 3. This was $1. This is a special set that they made for DEI, I guess in 2006, when Dale Earnhardt Sr. was inducted into some Motorsport Hall of Fame. So you have the 8 Busch Series car of Martin Truex Jr., the 11 car of Paul Menard. I believe that's a Busch Series car. The number 1 of Martin Truex, and then the 8 Cup car of Dale Jr. So pretty cool. There you got all 4 drivers, and it is by Winner Circle. You know, that's one thing about Paul Menard. You know, I really would have liked to seen him do well at DEI. With his sponsorship and DEI, I thought he was really going to do all right back in the day, but when Dale passed, you know, that company kind of fell apart. And a Mark Martin doll, guys. This guy right here was $1 in pristine shape, and you could tell this came out 20 years ago because there's only a little bit of gray hair creeping in on Mark Martin. So there you have it. Sorry, it's a quick video. I just want to get this stuff off my shelf. And down below, don't forget to enter the contest. It's going to be right before the Loudon race at midnight. Deadline. All you have to do is subscribe and comment that you want to be entered into the contest. And that's it. So as always, thanks for watching. Comment, rate, and subscribe. And keep the hunt alive, guys. Peace out.